Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all? Welcome back to the Option Select podcast, the only podcast that will let you trade shares.
Oh shit!
Don't know too soon.
Fuck Robin Hood.
Who?
Robin Hood.
Never met him.
Never met him,
Never
bro.
met him. Never met him. Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all? Welcome back. This is a little Friday night show where me and my good friend Ruben get together on Friday nights and we talk about video games, what's going on, and we just want to share it with you guys and get y'all's a little intake and get that little intake.
Intake? What kind of intake are you gonna get?
Air intake.
Okay.
No, we just get together, guys, and we share it with you guys, and we just want to let you be a part of it. And if you guys want to just, message us, reach out to us, all good. What else for the intro? Oh yeah, I forget. Like I always have like a million things to say, but I always forget. Like when I'm here, I'm like once the camera turns on, I'm like,
stage fright.
right. But it's like episode 89. No, wait,
90.
no, episode 90, guys.
Bro.
90s, almost 10 more for the big 100.
Jesus.
I was gonna say, you guys could be anywhere else right now on a Friday night, but you're here hanging out with us, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whether it's on Twitch on Friday night, or on YouTube the next day, or on your podcast, a couple of days after, we just want to say thank you very much for just hanging out with us. It's always awesome, and just we love doing it, and we really hope that it just comes off through the audio and the video, that you guys just see that, because we just love being here. And we start off every episode.
Speak for yourself.
I'm starting a new podcast, guys.
No,
Episode
I love
1,
it.
starting
Let's
next
go.
week.
Starting next week.
I'm going to need to go co-host. We start off every podcast with how was your week, Ruben?
Just get
Stop
COVID
laughing.
Kevin.
COVID Kev,
COVID Kev, bro.
Co-Kev,
Co-Kev.
Love
Co-Kev
it.
19.
He's in.
Oh man. Okay, so this week went pretty well work-wise. I took Wednesday off because I had to get a vehicle inspection on the Honda that I'm returning tomorrow. So I took Wednesday off, so it was a nice little 4-day work week.
It's 30 or 31 days in January.
31. So it ends on Sunday.
Okay.
So I got to bring it back by the 2nd. I'm gonna do it tomorrow though. So I got all the stuff, situated with that to send the Honda back.
Clean it, inspection, and all that shit.
Yeah, I got the window replaced, the windshield replaced, and all that stuff. And well, I went to take it back a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, matter of fact, after the podcast, like the next day.
Yeah.
And they were just basically telling me like, oh, you got to get it inspected first. Like, there's this whole procedure, and I was like, well, nobody told me about that. And they're like, and when I'd called the other dealer in Baytown, they were like, oh, just bring it up there. They're good to go, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I show up, they're like, no, you need an inspection. You need all this stuff. And I was like,
I hate
okay.
when they fucking give you the runaround like that.
I was like, okay, so, whatever. I called, and there were like no appointments for the inspection. So I had to like, I was trying to do it online. And then I called, and the lady's like, I can get you in next Wednesday or whatever at like 11. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay.
So I'll just take the day off. And then so they tried to give me some shit at work about how I couldn't take a day off. Like, there's no PTO.
Really?
You have to take a vacation day. There's no pay time off. I can't take a sick day if I'm not sick. And if I do take a sick day, I have to go get a COVID test. Like, that's how it's working right now. It's bullshit. Trust me. I get it. We're not union based. So
Excuse me, guys.
anyway, so I was like, you know what? I don't want to take a vacation day because I've already got my vacation scheduled out and I'm already going out of town for those. I don't want to take no, we're not going anywhere, bro. I'm leaving for a week and a half.
What about the old lady?
Oh, lady's coming with me.
Her ass.
She's coming with me. We're going to go out into the woods somewhere. I don't know. Just fucking relax for a week. So anyway, I was like, I'm not sick. I was just giving you a heads up. I don't want to just call out and be a dick. I'm giving you a 2 days heads up.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it until, Sunday night or whatever it was. And then they were like, okay, well, you got to use a sick day or you got to use a vacation day. I was like, can I just do it unpaid?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, you can do that. I was like, okay, cool. I'll just be unpaid that day or whatever. Yeah. So I didn't get paid for it. I did work Thursday and Friday. And a month ago, I'm gonna take a break right there at that. I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here.
I like that.
So we're gonna stop right here and we're gonna go off to a month ago when I asked HR that they apparently that some policy had came through at some point last year where if you were out for more than your sick time for COVID, that they would pay you for that stuff. Because you remember, I had to use all my sick time, I had to use all my vacation time or whatever. And I asked her, I was like, I don't think that's right that y'all changed the thing and didn't retroactively give the people who got COVID, their vacation time back or whatever. And she goes, well, let me check up on it. Let me find out. Okay, so fast forward to Friday, today. she goes, hey, just to let you know, that policy went into effect July 13th or something like that. So they're not going to do any retroactive thing or anything like that. She goes, do you remember what days you were out? I was like, yeah, I was out July 1st through the 15th.
Yeah.
And I came back on the 15th. So the 13th and 14th I was out and I had to use vacation days. So she goes, well, let me check up on it. So she finds out. She shot me a little call today. She's like, hey, just to let you know, I gave you your 2 days of vacation back that were used for that 13th and 14th. I was like, all right, bet. And so I was like, can you do me a favor and send an email over to my GM and tell him to use my vacation day for Wednesday so I can get paid for it? And then now I got an extra vacation day to throw around. So that was good news. I got a couple vacation days back, and I was able to use one for Wednesday.
So when did they reset for you guys?
You accrue. You don't just get them on the first. They accrue over time, but you can use them. You can use them within the time period.
Yeah, ours is like by the end of November. That's it.
Yeah,
and then it restarts again. In January.
Right. And they're going back to that for us. So we're not working on Saturdays anymore. We're going back to doubles. Also, that happened this week. I found out that one of my coworkers is working too much. He's got like 60 something hours or whatever. So they're trying, and he's right near my area. So they're going to cut his route down by 16 stops, and they're giving me all 16.
Does he not does he want the overtime or doesn't want the overtime?
We don't get paid by the hour. Silence. I don't understand. We don't get paid by the hour. We get paid by how much work we do. So, that being said, with 16 stops, that brings me to about an extra two bills a week on my check. So I said, yeah, give me all that. And it's all on one street.
So just go up one way and then down the other.
So I'm literally on the street after that on route. I was like, I'll do all that. Whatever. It's no big deal. I said, but the caveat is you have to cut everything north of Little York off because I go up to West Road and Gulf Bank. I said, everything north of Little York gets cut off. I don't want that anymore. It's only 4 stops. It's not like it's a lot. So they agreed. They're cutting 4 stops off of me where I don't have to drive all the way up to West Road anymore from wherever I'm at in the Heights, which is pretty far. It's like 15, 20 minutes. And then they're giving me all this stuff in the Heights. So net gain on the route is about $2,000. Not bad. It's about $200 on my check. So not mad at it.
Good.
And then the car's going back, tomorrow. So, it's another $600 per month I get to, save with insurance and all that stuff. And everything's looking better for this year so far.
You just jinxed it, that.
No,
right?
It's all good. I said everything's looking better. There you go.
Oh, jinx.
You gotta knock on that table. So that being said, that was my week at work. It went surprisingly well.
Good.
I didn't have to work but 4 days, so I'm never mad at that.
Good.
On to gaming. A lot of Apex Legends this week on stream, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I didn't stream yesterday or today because, we just hung out with Alice and stuff like that. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with Apex on the stream. I did a little bit of Minecraft on stream.
I saw you playing Minecraft earlier.
Yeah, I was playing before you walked in. I had to start a new server. Like the last server, I wasn't a big fan of where I had spawned, but I'm getting into it thanks to Travis. It's very fun, and I'm playing with like almost 200 mods that I'm trying to figure out. Like I have to learn every single nuance of every single one. So it's a little bit challenging, which I like. I like the fact that it's not holding my hand. It doesn't tell me like what I need to do or anything like that. It's just kind of like figuring it out. And so,
does it give you quest objectives?
There are some. There's achievements that like help branch you down. But like the realm that I had started earlier this week, I just wasn't happy with it, like where I was and like what I was building. But now that I've learned all like the basics of what I needed to get started, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna start a new realm today, and I'm gonna get it, situated. And it turns out like in my previous one, I didn't get a single like town. Like I got a boat and I like went around the world to look for a town, couldn't find one. I was like, son of a bitch, dude. I was talking to Travis. He's like, dude, you should be able to find one. And I was like, dude, watch the stream. So he's watching me. I was streaming just on Discord to him. So we go driving around for like an hour. I'm like going around. I was like, I can't find one. He's like, no, I don't see anything either. And then I was like, oh, whatever, fuck it.
Whatever.
Yeah. And so like I was like, oh, I'm just gonna start a new one. So I start a new one. I start mining like some wood so I can get my starter stuff going on. And
Wait, can't you like set it up where like it's like mostly grasslands or mostly rivers or mostly mountainous or something like that?
One of the mods that's on there is called Biomes O Plenty, which means that it's everything.
Like you could get snow,
Yeah, there's like
snow themed land or whatever.
Yeah, there's all
beaches,
kinds of. There's something like 13 new biomes. It kind of like scatters them all in, which is cool. But like, so like I start the new one, I'm picking up my wood, I turn around to go look for more wood, and there's a fucking town right in front of me. I was like, that was easy.
Was there creepers?
Huh? No, there's just a town.
But there's no creepers?
Not during the daytime.
Okay.
But like it was daytime, so I go over there and like I get all these free crafting things and like a bunch of seeds and stuff, and I had just started and like I was starting to build my house as soon as you walked in. So I was like, I look forward to getting into more of that probably on stream because it's just a pretty chill game where I can sit back and relax.
Chill and you can talk to your chat and hang out
and like just stick around.
The story.
Yeah, there's no story to like mess with.
Yeah, when I was streaming Yakuza, I'm like, after like, I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, hey, hold on, guys. I'm a hobo now. What's going on? Hold on, guys.
What's happening
here?
Hold on,
chat. Yeah, hold on, chat.
How did I get shot?
I'm a hobo. Hold on. Hold that shit down.
But yeah, so I was just messing around with that. I also picked up a game called Hunt Showdown. It's a multiplayer game, kind of similar to, it's not a battle royale or anything. It's 16 people on a map. It's, and then they have like bounties that you pick up. It's very old timey, like revolvers, single shot, shotguns, you know,
like Western, like a Western,
very Western, but paranormal at the same time. So
interesting.
It's a little weird, but it's multiplayer. So you get in a squad of 3, and they put you on this random.
I think I've seen that before. I think I've seen at least a trailer of it before.
Yeah, it's getting pretty popular now. It's like picking up, and it's on sale for $20.
What's it called again?
Hunt Showdown.
I think I've seen it.
So
show me a trailer after that. I think I've seen it before.
The basic premise is they spawn you on this map, and then you go look for a bounty. You pick up a bounty, and it narrows down your map. And then once you get all 3 clues, and you get to that bounty or whatever, then you spawn a monster. You fight the monster, but at the same time that you're fighting the monster, it lets everybody on the map know where you're at.
The bounty is now out. Right. Come and get it.
And so like you're fighting them, but other people are trying to come and kill you and all that other stuff. So you're trying to fight other people while fighting a boss and not dying.
And get the bounty.
And then after getting it, you have to then escape. But once you pick up the bounty and you're trying to escape, everybody knows where you're at all times. And you're like, fuck, you gotta
That sounds like fun.
It's pretty fun, and it's very, very, very rewarding. Like, it's a rewarding gameplay type. I didn't stream that one because I was brand new to it yesterday.
Who'd you play with?
I played with my friend Aaron and his friend Aaron.
Okay.
Aaron and Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron with the E and Aaron. Aaron and Aaron.
Aaron.
So we played with them. It was a good time. I've been playing with Aaron a lot this week, and a lot of Apex, and a lot of with Aaron with the E on Apex. We've all been playing together. Good times, and just messing around with some Minecraft with Travis earlier today. He was helping me out, but
I haven't talked to Travis in a minute.
Other than that, I did finish Death Note this week.
What'd you think? Okay, so that one scene, guys, spoilers, okay?
Spoilers for Death Note.
Spoilers, you know, okay. So after the part where Remy does what Remy does to L, I don't know if it's after that. It's right before that. L looks at Light, and Light is standing by those glass steps, and he could see how he's refracted. Right. You know, one side is kind of distorted from the glass, and then he sees it. Like, I like that scene, how it got shot, because it shows you, like, there's two versions in that one same body, you know, and I just like how that scene was shot. So I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was really, really well done, and I thought it got a little wonky towards the end.
It did, because I like, wait, who did what?
You're trying to follow everything.
Yeah, it got a little nutsy, especially when they had the girl, the next Kira reporter, or like was in the truck, and then it burned. I'm like, wait,
yeah. And then at the end of the thing, they were like, oh, 6 years has gone by. I was like, where the fuck did 6 years go?
Just like that, yeah.
I was like, where did it go? It was just a couple weeks, and then it turned into like 50 days when he was in holding, and then now all of a sudden it's fucking 6 years. I was like, where did this happen? Like, they didn't even say.
Yeah, and then that guy like delete to him.
He's writing all badass.
He just got all weird. Like this guy's nuts.
Yeah, he was a little crazy. But then, you know, you see Light's final, you know, the final scene or whatever. I thought it was really well done. Like I said, it did get a little wonky. But other than that, it was very, very well done, and a very good, like, mystery, like, thought-provoking
I enjoyed it, yeah. I really like the part also at the very, very end when, like, Elle's like, okay, that's it, everybody knows, but he's still trying to like get out of it, and I was like, oh my god, that's it, bro.
just write your own name in the book.
And at the very end, sorry guys, but you know, Ryuk's like, yeah, dude, I'm not gonna wait around.
See ya.
I loved it.
I was like,
it's what I enjoyed, and that's funny because I talked to some of my friends, and they're like, yeah, Light should have lived. I'm like, wait, what? No, the guy was clearly nuts.
But what I liked about it, what I did like about it was it pulled the Sopranos vibe onto you. So if you've ever seen Sopranos, you're following around the villain, but you end up liking the villain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He is a bad guy. He's killing multiple people. Granted, they're criminals, but like, what type of criminals are we talking about? They never really tell you. They tell you a couple, but not like everything. Oh, shoplifting, dead. The fuck?
Yeah, jaywalking, dead. Yeah, delete.
Yeah. But I like the fact that they had you rooting for him, even though he was the bad guy. You know?
I don't know. He was one of those kind of like Cersei. I just love to hate him. I saw a like because he was clever. But he was clever for his own good. He always thought he was a step ahead, you know.
Right, and he never really. He kind of was until the end there when they really tag teamed him.
Yeah.
So it was really well done. I also started a movie on HBO Max, Weathering with You, and this is also an anime. It won like anime or animated film of the year in 2019 or something like that. The artwork is phenomenal in that movie. And it basically follows around this kid. I haven't finished it, but I'm just going to give you the premise.
Give me the synopsis.
Follows around this kid who went to Tokyo. He ran away from home, and he ends up working for this like freelance article writer. And they do like bullshit stories, like the tabloid type stuff.
Yeah, National Enquirer stuff. Bullshit.
Yeah, but like, you know, like not the ones about celebrities. It's like, oh, there's a girl that there's girls out there that can change the weather or whatever, and they start investigating it, and it turns out he meets one, and like she can legit change the weather, like how she's feeling. She's happy, it's sunny. If she's sad, it's raining, and all she has to do is pray or something like that. So that's like the basic. That's like no details whatsoever. That's like the first 10 minutes. But really, really well artwork.
And the thing is, like some animes, you could just read it and they have like real bland like things, like, you know, real bland like a description. Mm-hmm. It's not so you actually watch it. You're like, oh, okay, this ain't, you know, I actually enjoy this.
I gave it a shot just because I liked the art style of it. It looked realistic, but you know, it wasn't one of those over the top animes. It was just like if they were gonna shoot this movie, they could have shot this movie like with people, but they decided to do the artwork, and it's so good. The artwork is just amazing. HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Weathering with You.
Weathering with You. Okay,
yeah, I think it had a different name in Japan, of course, but that's what they changed it to.
Okay,
for
let's check it out.
I think Allison Bree's one of the voices,
really?
And I think so. And there was a couple of other notable people doing the English. I'm watching it.
I always watch fucking dubbed. Yeah, some people are like, that's not the. Like, not the real way, bro. I don't care, bro. I want to watch it freaking dubbed because I don't want to be reading, and you know, while like you know, I'm doing something else.
Right. I also this week I finished. Did I tell you I finished Obama's book?
Yeah, I think you mentioned it last time you came over.
Okay, so I finished Obama's book,
like 30-hour book or something.
Yeah, it was really good. And then I finished another 30-hour book.
You gonna read Trump's book?
Yeah, if it comes out.
He makes one. I'll read. What's that
I'll read
crazy
it.
Son of a bitch is up to?
I'll read it. I started the Dune series, but I'm starting them in chronological order. So this one is The Legacy of Dune, Butlerian Jihad. And that book it started off really slow, but once you got to like that crescendo, like the peak at like in the middle of the book, and everything starts fucking just rolling really quick, you're like, holy shit. Really, really well done. So good. I loved it.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask our listeners if you guys suggest that Ruben should go in chronological order or as they were released. Let him know, please.
Oh yeah, please let me know because I don't care.
You don't care. I remember it was once. I think who was it? I think someone was like, "I'm gonna watch the Avengers movies in chronological order."
I've been doing that too.
Like, why?
I've been doing that too because it's just a different. It's a different way to watch it. You watch them in the way that they're released, but
I prefer theatrical release.
Correct. That's cool because that's the way I originally watched them. So I've already watched them in theatrical order. Now I want to watch them in chronological order.
Well, you could skip Dark World because
I think I'm on. I did Captain America, and the next one was the one with what's her name, Brie Larson. Captain Marvel. And then the one after that was Iron Man, if I'm not mistaken. So
have you seen any of that WandaVision?
Yeah, I've watched all 3 episodes. I didn't watch episode 4. It's really fucking trippy, dude. I don't know what's going on.
I saw part of the first episode, and I was talking to Chad about it. They're like, yeah, some I think most the consensus was I think it's enjoyed, like they like it. Yeah. But the first one I was kind of like, oh, Dick Van Dyke. But I think that's what that's what they're
liked
going
it.
for. They're going for that kind of like edge. For me, I haven't seen more than one episode. It's like I guess every episode is like a different genre of American television or whatever it was shot in. I guess one will be kind of like All in the Family, and then the next one will be kind of like the Brady Bunch or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
No, that's not exactly how it went down. But the first 3 episodes were pretty damn good. The first one had me laughing because it's a stupid laugh track.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's funny. You know, they're doing these stupid little jokes or whatever. And the second one's like, what the fuck's going on here? And the third one's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Okay, I have to check it. Yeah, because like I was like Mikkel was watching, and I kind of like half listened in, watched, and now go to my room and rearrange some stuff, and I'll come back in. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's pretty good so far, and I can't wait to see episode 4 tomorrow. But yeah, we've been catching WandaVision, and other than that, I've just been like bouncing around from like How I Met Your Mother and little things like that. Whenever
shows.
like I fall asleep to,
Yeah.
you know, that type of shit. But Weathering with You, Death Note, dude, I did like a marathon run. I think Wednesday. I was playing Minecraft. I had it on the top screen.
Yeah.
And I had Death Note on the top screen, Minecraft right here. Oh fuck. Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Go back to my thing. They'd be talking for a little bit. Oh shit, that's crazy. Go back. So
How was your exercises?
Exercise has been good, man. I've been steadily at 138.
Damn.
I haven't lost anything else.
138.
Right now, I weighed myself before we started the podcast. I'm at 143. So man, it's about 142.
I can't weigh myself a night. Well, I can, but it's like way extra.
It looks
all the water that I drink
it looks
and the
really
food.
bad.
Yeah, I'm like 170.
I like to weigh myself at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day. That way I can know
Then you average it
about
or
what I'm walking around at technically. Because like at the beginning of the day I'm my lightest, but at the middle of the day that's probably where my actual walking around weight is, which is 140, 141 ish. I had an idea I wanted to run by you though.
What is it?
Work's too easy for me. So
good.
I wanted to make it harder. I want to make it harder, and here's my idea.
Give us some.
I wanted to go get a 40-pound weight vest and 5-pound ankle weights and 5-pound wrist weights and walk around with my a little bit less than my old weight.
Yeah.
A lot less on my old weight.
A lot less.
But like 30 pounds less than my old weight was, and like just do my job with, you know,
I'd say
60 extra pounds.
I'd say that's a good idea.
But I want to start off at like 20 with the vest.
Exactly.
And then work my way up.
Yeah, start off with 20 with just the vest, and then start adding, in small increments.
Because like it's like Goku's weighted clothes, and then they take them off and they're more powerful.
And the thing is, like when I was doing elephant carries up and down the hallway with my kettlebells, and I was like, I used to carry this all the time. Those 50 pounds, like 30 and 20.
Right.
I used to carry this all the time.
You just carry it on your body.
Yeah.
In you. It was in you.
It was in me at the same time.
It was in you.
But now, so now in retrospect, now that I don't carry all that weight, and I'm looking back, I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of weight.
It's a lot, bro.
I mean, and you also have to think about it. That all that weight you're putting on your joints too.
Yeah.
On your back, on your hips, on your knees, and your ankles. So just another reason to get better, get in shape, guys, is just better. You don't have to carry all that weight.
For sure.
Less stress on you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I was thinking about just like going and buying this weight vest, and whenever I'm shoe shopping tomorrow, because I'm gonna go buy the new 21s tomorrow. I don't care what
they're
you
fine,
think,
they're fine.
bro.
They're fine. I'm just a fan of NMDs. I like them so much. Like I bought my wife a pair.
I see that. It's all good.
Yeah.
But Daddy wants a pair of Ultra Boost 21s, so I think I'm gonna go get those tomorrow. Drop off the car tomorrow. That's about.
You want to go to JD Sports? Give me those NASA ones.
Nah, bro, I ain't getting you no NASA.
Give me the NASA ones.
They're not that great.
I want that drip though.
I tried them on and I was like, I don't really like them. They did
look a little too high.
No, they're like this, but they didn't have soft material up here. It was just like that deep cut like this one has.
Hard material.
This is soft. It was like stiff and it felt weird on my ankles.
Gotta break them in.
I don't like that.
Gotta break them in.
Maybe.
I put the soles back in my Ultra Boost 20s.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Nice, more snug.
More snug.
Snuggest.
But that's about it for my week, man.
All right, well, guys, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Ruben, where can I find you?
Just looking forward to this weekend so I could get that car rid of, and I want to play some more Minecraft.
What do you think about the Conor McGregor fight?
Oh yeah, we did that last weekend.
That was you and COVID Kevin.
So me and COVID Kev. Kobe Kev. So me and Kobe Kev hung out last weekend. He had just gotten his negative test, so he was clear to go back to work on Monday.
I'm glad he's better.
And we hung out. Man, I don't know, bro. He was kind of coughing and gagging.
Was he?
I was like, bitch, that's how you get COVID.
Get out of here.
Nah, I'm just fucking around. He was fine.
Hit him with some Lysol.
So we hung out and watched the fights here, and we did a fight companion. And the fights were really good, surprisingly. But Connor was the only fight that you really wanted to see on the card.
Who was the co-main? Dan Hooker and
Oh yeah, Michael Chandler.
Yeah,
that one was a surprisingly good fight.
Oh,
and I think Dan Hooker like threw his gloves in the ring afterwards, because like that performance by Chandler was just amazing, and like the fact that he called out fucking everybody. He's like, I want everybody in this division. I don't give a shit. Khabib, if you come back, I want you to. Like, god dang,
he's not coming back. Is
the way he did it. I hope he does, but he promised his mom. So
yeah,
I'll respect the man. I don't think he had a challenge. And I think if Chandler comes in here and like wipes the floor with everybody and gets a title and it's like so dominant, he might come out of retirement or whatever you want to call it to get his 30-0 or whatever.
Nice round number.
He'd be the only one in the UFC to ever do it. So, yeah, man, that was great fights. Connor getting knocked out was hilarious. I'm sorry, TKO'd. He got TKO'd, and then he complained about his leg.
Those leg kicks?
Should have been training that. I mean, that's standard against Poirier.
Well, yeah. Well, Connor, he has that wide stance, so putting that leg out there and just chopping it down.
Yeah,
that's always been one of not my strats, because I'm not a fighter, of course. But when I see that strat where you immobilize a fighter, I think that's a go-to strat. Yeah,
smart.
You keep them from moving, and then once they can't move, now they're just stuck in the box.
You could see like right after he was laying those calf kicks down, you could see Connor like gave up second round. He's like, fuck this. So
then he just turned it on after that. I'm like, holy shit.
It was good shit, man. And honestly, fun. I think Homeboy needs to stick to his whiskey and just stay out of the fight game. Like, granted, he's still a draw. I get it. You're a very popular fighter, but right now people just want to see you lose, which is why I was so happy to see it.
Yeah, I
hate to be a hater, but it felt good.
I think coming off of that loss, it kind of like loses some of his stock. Oh
yeah, for sure.
It's like, because he's supposed to be the one that's doesn't lose. Is always the one that puts him away and stuff like that. 'Cause I think this is the first time he's been TKO'd, right?
TKO'd, yeah.
So because he's been submitted by Nick Diaz.
Yeah, he got submitted, but I don't think he's ever been knocked out or nothing.
Yeah,
but
excuse me.
It was the first time for everything.
It was the first time for everything. It was eventually going to happen. You stay there long enough, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you stand on fire enough, you're gonna get burned eventually.
Get burnt.
But yeah, man, that was my week, dude. It was good stuff last week on the UFC, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I think March has got February and March has got two big pay-per-views.
Really?
You got Stipe fighting Francis Ngannou Part 2.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You got and then like one of those cards, I believe it's in March, has like 3 title fights on it, and then the following card after that has 2 title fights on it. So you got Izzy giving up or fighting for his title. You got Francis and Miocic. You got somebody else. I think there's a female championship going on in there at some point, and then like I don't know. There's so many fights I can't even keep up with it, but there's some good cards coming up.
Yeah, and for me, like it's been a minute since I watched the UFC. That was the first one I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So what'd you do this week, man?
My week work. Right off the rip, work was pretty heavy. Not hard, just heavy.
Oh.
The college on my route, the bookstore was like they're sending stuff back. So they have boxes full of books, and that shit is freaking heavy, dude.
There's a college in Baytown?
Yeah, local community college.
Oh.
13th grade. Yeah.
There's a college there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were sending books back, and oh my god, they were just so freaking heavy. It's like getting a workout, dude. I felt all my upper body and shoulders because you're basically like doing like deadlifts and then putting them up.
Right.
So I mean it was like 3 days a week where they were getting anywhere between 70 to 80 boxes.
Ooh,
and they ranged anywhere from 25 to 40 pounds. Like, oh my god, but it's okay. Oh, fuck it, I did it. Not too bad. I streamed Monday night, Monday, Tuesday, and that's it. So Monday it was playing Street Fighter. Not good. I was like, man. All right, for sure this time I'm taking a break. So I played, and I just got my ass handed to me. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a step back. I love this game, but sometimes,
right.
You get out and then refresh or something, come back in later.
Yeah, of course.
So then Tuesday when it came around, I was like, what can I play? I know I got Yakuza. That sounds like fun. But you know what? I want something that I gotta really like play tight. I was like, oh yeah, I got Mortal Shells.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I bought it for like $11.
I did watch that a little bit.
Thank you.
30 or 45 minutes.
Appreciate it. Yeah, so I was like, I got Mortal Shells. I bought it for like $11. So I downloaded that and started playing it, and I was actually okay. This is pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I had Chad in there, and we had a blast. And I was like, it's from what I've gathered so far, like I'm already like I think I'm in the next zone, so it's like kind of like a Dark Souls, but like I'm guessing it's a chunk, it's a small chunk of it because it's not as big as those games. I'm guessing. I think I heard like somewhere it's like in the realm of like 15 to 20 hours instead of the 30, 40 whatever hours the other ones are. So it's a smaller, it's more compact.
Right.
So I was like, okay, perfect. So I got to the next zone and I'm enjoying it. And of course, there's a part where I think you saw where you gotta harden. Right. And then you actually talk to an NPC and you'll get a little sigil that helps you, gives you the ability to parry. But that happens once you have, low resolve meters that builds up over your health. Right. So, and then when you get the parry, you go attack with the rip post and you can get some health back. Oh, nice. So, yeah, you have to kind of like time it. And the thing is, you have to learn, when they're going to attack and everything, because sometimes I have different animations where they're kind of like wind up and delay just a little bit and then they come through. So you have to start learning, okay, this is when the attacks come in. So you have to, space it. So, but I had fun and it was running like a champ on my PC, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's not a very heavy game.
Yeah, it's not. So I went to the graphics or display
ultra
everything. Let's go, let's run it. So it was good.
That's what's up.
Wednesday I took the night off so I could just get some stuff for the podcast. I didn't even watch LNBC the Street Fighter tournament. I missed that. Okay. And then Thursday I wanted to stream, but I was so exhausted. Thursday was a long day because I had to get Mikhail had to take one of our dogs to go to the vet because I had to get some teeth removed. So by the time she had to pick up the dog, it was 4:30. She got back. That's when I was getting back home for lunch, and so she kind of had to rush to make lunch to cook dinner. And I had to rush and then just eat so I could get back to work and put away my truck. So by the time I got home, I think I just ate too fast, and I was just like, ugh. Yeah. It's like, I just take the night off, relax, Rick. You're fine. Yeah, one night of not exercising is not going to lose all the results.
Did you work out today to make up for yesterday?
I'm going to work out Saturday, and I did work out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
That's what's up.
So, yeah, and just same with the kettlebells, swing them around, picking them up, dropping them, and stuff like that. I love it. Like I said, I have my coworkers talk about it. Like, hey, Rick, what do you do for exercise? Like kettlebells. Easy. I mean, easy. I mean, they're a really versatile tool, and they don't take up much space. And you really just go YouTube, kettlebell exercise.
All you got to do is get a pull-up bar, and that's it.
Yeah, I think that's all I really need now. I want to get a pull-up bar. Speaking of pull-up bars, I was delivering a big old workout rack, whatever.
Oh, really? They make you deliver those?
Huge. I was delivering one, right? Of course, it's because it's the beginning of the year, so everybody was buying them, right?
Oh, yeah. It was
so I delivered it. I put it by the garage. Yeah, I put it by the garage, because I figured, well, that's where they're going to put it because, and the thing is, like, to get to the front door, they had, that shitty-ass little metal gate that doesn't work, and they had a little patio, but it was really tiny, so me trying to put that big old package there is just going to get in the way. Right. And then I get a message from my dispatcher like, hey, they can't find that 100-pound package. I'm like, how can they? I was like, I put it by the garage. Okay, I'll tell her. She says she still can't find it. So I called. I was like, what's going on? She said, oh, no. She said she found it. I'm like, she said she put her head out through the door and just couldn't see it right in front of her. So she thought it wasn't there. I'm like, are you freaking serious? I'm guessing people nowadays expect to put the package in their hand.
She wants to work out, but she won't walk out the door.
But she won't walk out and go see where it's at. I was like, oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. So I make sure to get the exercising in, guys. I'm still doing it. I'm still sticking with it.
That always drove me nuts about, like, going to the gym, like, whenever I had a gym membership or back when you could go to a gym. Like, people would fight for the front parking spot, but you're going to go work out.
But you're going to the gym? Bitch, just go jog. You'll be fine.
Oh, man, that would drive me nuts, dude.
For real. So
they would circle the parking lot waiting for somebody to come
out.
Just walk.
It's insane.
I'll park at the back, like, walk.
It's insane. I'm going to exercise anyway. I'm going to be sweaty.
Might as well.
Yeah, anyway, so I made sure I exercised. Work was good. I did some video gaming. I've noticed that when it comes to the weekend, I'm telling myself, this is the prime time for me to work on my backlog and play some video games.
Prime time.
And then, like, all I end up doing is, like, hanging out with Mikhail, watch some anime.
Oh, man, that sounds terrible.
Maybe do some laundry.
Hanging out with your wife.
Around the house.
Hanging out with your wife. Quality time with your wife sounds so terrible.
Just watching anime together, discussing the tournament of power in DBZ and how Tanjiro's going to defeat this next demon.
Okay.
And I was like, I missed. And then, like, Monday morning comes, I was like, I didn't play any video games. I'm like, it's okay. It's fine.
Saving it up for the stream.
I just save it for the stream.
Like, you're not streaming at all on the weekends?
I haven't in a while.
Oh, okay.
That's what I kind of wanted. Like, I threatened to do it tomorrow night. So we'll see.
Let me know so I can bring the Switch over there.
Yeah, I know Kevin was talking about like who you gonna play in Guilty Gear. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, but maybe when it comes out. The thing is about that Guilty Gear game, I think it's gonna be. I think it comes out on the 10th for like PlayStation 4 and 5, and then like a PC like 3 days later. I'm like, what?
No, that it comes out April 6th everywhere.
I thought it was 10th.
If you pre-order it, and then it comes out on the 10th if you didn't pre-order it. Okay. So you have to pre-order it to get it on our birthday, which is Tuesday.
Can you pre-order it for PC?
On Steam, yeah.
Can you?
I think so.
Okay. I think they said the crossplay is gonna be between the two PlayStations. Between 4 and 5. I don't know about PC, which is like, okay, to me that's like a red flag. I'm like,
no, it's fine. I think that's fine.
Is it?
Because then you don't have to play with people playing on Wi-Fi.
No, it's fine. No. I don't know, because not everybody gonna be playing on Wi-Fi.
But everybody on PC will be playing wired.
But again, that divides your player base, and that to me that's already. That's not really good. So
fair enough.
Yeah.
I can
to me, that's kind of like a red flag. I mean, I'm excited to play Guilty Gear, but like, guys, pull all your players together, put them in the same pool, because once you start divvying them up, I don't think it's a good idea. So yeah, I want to stream Saturday. I think I'm gonna do either Yakuza or more Mortal Shell. What was I talking about? It was. There's always like 100 things I want to talk about, and then I always forget. Oh, I did watch some of the Persona 5 anime,
right?
Which I suggest you watch.
Persona 5 anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because say instead of playing 120 hours of the game,
I can just watch the anime.
You can watch the anime, dude, because it's almost literally 1 for 1. And I've been watching, Mikhail's like, wait, is this the game with all the cutscenes? I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
She's like, okay. I'm like, am I missing anything? I'm like, some of the fights during the dungeons, that's it. But other than that though, everything's right here. She's like, oh, okay. So
which is it? Is it the?
It's a regular Persona 5. Yeah, not the Royal.
Persona 5.
Yeah, it's not the Royal one. So, yeah.
Do they have one for 4?
I think they do.
Oh, okay.
I think they do. And what else did I did? I think that's about it for me. If anything else, I'll remember.
Yeah, the release date on Guilty Gear Strife is April 9th. If you purchase it early, which you have to purchase it before like a certain date, and then you get it on the 6th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know what the crossplay is yet. I'm gonna look that up. But go ahead. Tell me what you got.
What else? I think that was it. I can't. I think of it, guys. I'll share with y'all. I don't know.
Sure.
Like I said, I'm driving around doing my work, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could talk about this, and like I didn't write that shit down. I need to carry my notepad with me.
Just write shit down.
And just write shit down. Like, oh yeah.
All right. Well, what you got for today, man?
So immediately after we finished our podcast,
okay,
Xbox, yeah. Phil Spencer's like, oh yeah, guys, we missed the mark. We're not gonna increase the price on Xbox Go Live. Like, oh, good.
Sorry about that. That was
well, obviously what happened. Phil, I call him Phil. He listened to our podcast.
Your boy?
Yeah, he's my boy.
Okay.
He heard our podcast. He's like, oh, the OS boys aren't cool with this. So I'm gonna have to change it up. Like,
oh, okay.
Phil, thank you for listening to us, bro.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome for the advice. Don't let it happen again, Papa.
Yeah, I think that if nobody would have given us shit, like they would have kept that price increase. Yeah. But then everybody came up. This is the same thing with like the backwards compatibility for the Xbox One. They're like, oh, it's not. You can't give games to your friends so they can play them or whatever. And they're like, oh no, we're gonna put that in up.
Yeah.
Like they're very good at listening to their fan base, and whenever people blow up, they're like.
I think that's one of the good things about like social media and Twitter like that, where you can actually have your voice heard.
Right.
You know, I mean, for instantaneous, for good or the worse. This time it worked for the positive.
True.
As for the consumers. But I think that's one of the benefits of social media. Like, they get to hear you instantaneous, because honestly, we heard about it Wednesday night,
right,
or Thursday night, and by
Friday,
or Friday,
10.
yeah. After we finished our podcast, we're literally hearing about it.
Yeah,
it's no.
Like,
yeah.
I was driving home from your house, and
exactly.
you had already sent me the thing. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, I think we did.
Steven sent it to me. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah. So it's just I think that's like the silver lining.
But that's
one of
a
the
little
positives.
Update from last week's show, because like at the time we gave you the best information that we had.
We had the current
information. Then the podcast ended. Then they reversed their position, and we had to wait until this week to go ahead and go through it. So yeah, man, that's good that they went back. But also, why are they trying to bring it up anyway? I mean, I brought it up last week.
Increase the price.
They're increasing the price to try and make it competable, not make it more comparable to Game Pass, so that where you just go to Game Pass anyway.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So, they're gonna do it eventually. It's gonna happen. They're just not gonna announce it. They're just not gonna announce it. They're just gonna be like,
oh, it was an email. You didn't read it?
They're gonna do it like
you
Netflix
didn't read the
does.
UI, the user agreement.
They're gonna do it like Netflix does, or send you an email like, "Hey, your prices are going up by $15 next week."
For
what?
Real, dude, I got an email once like, what?
It's going up from 7. I mean, I remember back when streaming Netflix was like $8 a month.
Yeah.
Now it is like
it was like $7.99, and you get like a DVD.
And a DVD, yeah. Now it's like fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like, what is it, $17 for 4K and unlimited
17,
people?
15 around there, yeah.
Something crazy. That's
getting
great.
up there, nickel and dime. But that's the future. I mean, it's a lot better than paying for cable.
True.
You know?
Very true. I still got to pay for internet, though.
Oh, I finished. I forgot to tell you. Going to TV. We finished Rick and Morty, season 4.
Okay.
Have you finished it?
No, I'm on like episode 2.
Okay.
I got busy, bro.
Okay. And you know what? It's not as strong as the other episodes.
Of course it isn't. It's COVID times. That's what they're gonna blame it on.
It's not as strong as the other episodes, and I thought they were just going a little too much on the whole like the current geopolitical stuff that's going on right now. It's like, okay, yeah, you know, like
are they trying to do South Park shit?
No, not so much. I wouldn't say. I don't know about South Park because I haven't seen South Park in fucking
South
forever.
Park is
South Park is like very like it's literally whatever happened in the news that week.
Right.
They're on it the next week. Yeah.
Very current.
No, I think they're just trying to like you know like whole cancel culture and stuff like that, and like it's I don't know. There wasn't too many strong episodes that stuck out like you know last season where like Pickle Rick or you know and stuff like that. They had some good episodes, but it just nothing was like super memorable. There was one with snakes. I did like that one.
Okay.
That one, to me, that one was fucking funny. I enjoyed that one. And there's another episode. I think another show that me and Mika have been watching. We're almost done with it. Raised by Wolves.
Right. It's on my list.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it.
Now I get the reference like Raised by Wolf. Oh yeah, Romulus and Remus. Like now I get the fucking reference. Raised by Wolf because those two kids were raised by She-Wolf and they're the founders of Rome. I'm like makes sense. I thought it was like a reference to a fucking western. It sounds like if someone says, "Hey, have you seen Raised by Wolves?" You'll think it's probably like pioneer settlers, with the natives and stuff like that. No, it's not about that.
Not that though.
So it's a good show, guys. By the way, and I'm digging it. We're almost done. No spoilers. I think that's about it. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I kind of have to retrospect. I forgot about my TV part.
Dude.
It's our podcast.
What else you got for this week?
I want to talk about.
Let's see.
Okay, but I mentioned it's nothing major, but. So Crystal Dynamics, the guys who are making Marvel's Avenger, they say they will have some Hawkeye content to be revealed on February 6th.
Content?
Yeah. So they're fine. Because remember we talked about they were super silent.
Rewind. Did you say hot guy?
Hot guy.
Or Hawkeye?
Hot guy. My English no good.
Say it one more time.
Hot guy. Well, I want to get this cheap ass Kirkland water. I'm fucking parched.
Cheap ass Kirkland water. It's from the same place that everything else is from. Hot guy or Hawkeye?
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye?
Hawkeye.
Or hot guy?
Hot guy.
Oh my god, that's now the episode title. Anyways.
Hot guy.
So Crystal Dynamics says they're gonna have some hot guy
content.
Guy
coming out. Hot guy will be revealed. That's my new.
Hot guy reveal. Okay.
Hot guy reveal. It's like okay.
Like when are they gonna do this?
I don't know. It's gonna be a real on February 16th.
So it's an announcement for an announcement.
It's like an announcement for announcements. They're gonna have a trailer.
That's great.
Yeah, it's like I know we talked about it last week, but like the kind of went silent. So now something's coming out.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like.
I hate when they do that shit though, because it feels like they're holding your hand through the fucking meadow. Like, oh, just stay with us right here. That they're trying to do some kind of update because they haven't said anything for the longest time.
Yeah.
2 months later, and the game's been on like bargain bin prices. You can get it for like $15, and then now they want to say something.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's gonna be kind of the road of like Final Fantasy 15, where Final Fantasy 15. They had these episodes, DLCs. They had, we plan to have out, 7 episodes come out.
Right.
I think, Crystal Dynamics going to be kind of similar. They're going to just have Hot Guy. And then they'll be like, one more. And then be like, oh, yeah, guys, never mind. Just didn't work out.
Never mind.
I don't know. I mean, I hope it doesn't. I really don't care. I'm not lying. Yeah, I'm not here. Like,
I hope it doesn't turn around like Destiny 1 or Destiny 2 or
Well, Destiny
Division 2.
Division 2 eventually got in a better place, right? Because you played it.
It's a
I
great
know
place.
Division Destiny 2 got in a better place once Bungie pulled away from Activision. I know they started getting more free reign on it. So I don't know. Just going back to the conversation about lifesavers games, it's just there's so many pitfalls, and unfortunately, this one just fell through all of them again.
Yeah. Speaking of Division 2, I believe the Division 2 got a PS5, Xbox
Update.
Series. Or I'm sorry, it's getting one next week. It's getting the next gen upgrade. So 4K, 60 FPS. It's free. It's free. It's an old ass game, dude. You can buy the game for $5.
Old ass game.
Old ass game. But hey, man, they're still upgrading games, which is nice. It's nice to see that all they have to do is press a button and be like,
update.
Hey, you're updated to this now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Give us money.
Probably. They're gonna
give us money.
Probably come out with another expansion, I would assume. That's what I would assume from Ubisoft.
Sounds about right.
But yeah, that's good that they're, these games that you bought and paid for on consoles, they're now getting the upgrades to your new console, which is very, very nice.
I also saw that you know how we were talking about King of Fighters Shatter All Expectations?
Yeah, all of them.
They had another trailer.
Oh, did they?
This time they had Benimaru.
Benimaru?
You probably seen him before. He has a real pretty boy with his hair like super slick up.
Yeah.
He has like electric attacks, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
He looked pretty good.
Did he?
He looked like a hot guy.
He looked like a hot guy?
Hot guy.
Okay.
He looked pretty good. I was like, man,
that's good.
He looks like super fast, but I don't know.
I didn't see this trailer. I didn't even know it was
I don't know if like editing from the trailer just makes him look like super fast or something, or maybe he just is fast. It's been a while, but I was like, okay, it looks pretty cool. And I think with the 3 characters revealed now, that team's gonna be called Team Hero. So like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I didn't see anything of this.
Yeah, and of course, Shatter All Expectations.
Shatter all expectations.
Shatter them all.
Supposed to come out this year, right?
I think so. I hope so. I don't know. I'm like, they released a new character for Grand Blue Fantasy versus Anri.
That's still a thing.
Still a thing. And I was like, man, this looks fun. I want to play another fighting game. I was like, playing another fighting game. It's like, yeah, I was like, and I'll play Street Fighter because there's a lot of people playing it, but it's like, why would you want to play a fighting game that you hope going into a new fighting game that there's gonna be a player base there? So that's why I'm kind of like, Guilty Gear, can't wait. I'm pretty sure that one will.
Did it make Evo this year?
No one made Evo.
No one made Evo.
It's too soon.
Damn, pour one out, bro. See ya.
Yeah, there's not gonna be one. I think 2021 is gonna be another year for not so much. Not so much on the online.
Definitely
scene.
not gonna happen.
I mean, not so much on the the live tournament scene.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Yeah. It's still so hot. Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a new set of tournaments when everything goes back to normal. We'll be like, the option select tournament or something.
We start running
somebody did message me about that last week.
What?
Are you the option select that runs game tournaments?
Are we?
No,
we don't run tournaments.
I was like, nah, man, we're just a podcast, bro. Sorry, it says podcast up there.
Yeah, we're literally called the OSP. Yeah,
it says podcast up there.
Yeah,
so weird. But check out the podcast, though.
The podcast, yeah.
We love fighting games.
90 episodes. And none of them are fillers either.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're all legit ones.
All of them. We'll get to the fillers after 100.
We'll do B-sides and rarities later.
Oh, okay.
Like fight companions and shit.
What else you got, Bub?
I think that was... Oh, and I played Mortal Shell.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it on my end. I ain't got that much.
You didn't get that much notes?
No. What do you got?
All right, guys. We got some free games coming out in February for PlayStation Plus.
I have not touched my PlayStation in fucking forever. It's collecting dust.
Mine's been collecting dust too.
Don't fucking say that. You know how many people are like,
I don't care what other people are doing. I'm doing me.
Like the people are like, I wish I had a PlayStation. You're like, oh yeah,
I bought it just to spite y'all.
You just have it there.
Just to have it.
No, you're gonna like set your coffee on top.
I turned it on the other day and I picked up a little bit of Man-Eater. Man-Eater's really fun, dude. It's a little open world game where you play as a shark and you kill people. It's pretty dope.
I think
it's just fun to like swim around,
just mindless action,
do stupid shit.
Yeah.
I did that Sunday. I think I just kicked it on and tried it out a little bit.
What the fuck did I do Sunday?
But Destruction All Stars is the game that I told you was gonna
$70.
No, that's gonna be free with PlayStation Plus if you pay attention to the news story that I'm telling you.
Okay.
So yeah, Destruction All Stars is PlayStation 5's PlayStation Plus game of the month, followed by Control Ultimate Edition, which means you also get a PlayStation 5 copy.
Nice.
But that makes 3 different copies that I own of this game now.
Great.
And I paid for one, and then I got the other 2 for free. And I was like, shit.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I
then
still have yet to play the DLC. Like, I don't know. I played the main game. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But it's like there's so many other games. Like, okay,
I was gonna. I bought it on the Xbox, and I was gonna play it on there with like the next gen update. But now I just want to move back over to the PlayStation and get it all on there because it's more powerful.
You seen that one meme where it shows Will Smith with a robot? It's like PC better than PlayStation. It's like, is your PC stronger than the better than the PlayStation? It just shows like Will Smith like. Right. Is it? Like, I don't know. Mine is.
Did you see the Elon Musk put out a tweet about the new Tesla?
Oh yeah, he's like, it's our new Tesla's gonna play Cyberpunk. It's a great game.
And it can play Cyberpunk. And if somebody was under there, can it play Crysis though? It looked like it was using the NVIDIA game stream or something like that.
Was it? Yeah.
Which is actually very smart for them to do.
I saw a thumbnail for the new Tesla Roadster.
Yeah, that's that thing's
Can we handle that?
I can't handle the price tag.
Okay.
I'm broke as shit. For that car, I got dude. It's like more than my house, bro.
That's not saying much. No, I would want that.
Well, how many houses do you have? 0?
1.
Okay, cool. 0.
I'll just hang out with my wife. Just hang out with her. Like, here's the money.
Just the Tesla Model X is $100,000. It's ridiculous. The SUV one.
Can I get a mortgage on it?
It's basically a mortgage. But most people lease those.
Do they?
Yeah.
Hollywood types. Fuck them.
Most people lease them. It's smart because then you don't have to worry about batteries fucking up or anything. You just get it back at the end of the lease. So anyway,
sorry guys.
Destruction All Stars, Control Ultimate Edition, and Concrete Genie are your February PlayStation Plus games.
Is Concrete Genie kind of like a sky sim, like a city sim?
I have no idea.
Sounds like it.
Concrete Genie. Let's find out here.
I think that's a guy from
this game
My Hero
is
Academia.
an action-adventure game developed by Pixelopus, a developer part of SIE Worldwide Studios. For the PlayStation 4, it was released on October 30th, 2017.
Sony
Interactive Entertainment.
Interesting.
The artwork is very pretty. I think you're like a graffiti artist.
Oh.
Yeah, you look like a graffiti artist. The art is really nice. Actually, I can't wait to get this one and check it out. I like really pretty art in games. So those are your February PlayStation Plus games.
Do you have any games on your radar right now?
Right now?
Outriders.
Outriders.
I'll play that one with
Ratchet and Clank. What is it called? Like a Rift in Time or something
Rift in
like
Time
that?
or Terror in Time or something like that.
And then that Kena Bridge of Spirits or something like that. Returnal.
I think that one delayed.
Brings me to my next subject. Got delayed till April 30th. They are using the same kind of language and verbiage that Cyberpunk was using. They just want to bring you the best experience possible.
It's all the same.
Copy cut.
Yeah, it's the same paragraph.
Paste.
Just enter name. Why? Thank you guys. We'll let you know that it's not the best thing that we wanted. We want more polish. We want everything behind it. Yeah, this is good, but we want it to be the best.
That's literally
and
word
we need
for
more
word.
time for this, guys.
That's literally word for word their statement.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
it's
Q1. It's Q1 of every year, and that's delay season. I think we talked about it last year, but it happens every time in between anything between January and March.
Right.
Let's push it back. Of course, that's fine. That's understandable. It's understandable.
That got delayed, but
it gives me more reasons to buy more time to buy put off on buying a PS5
and more time to finish your backlog, which you have not done
to my backlog,
which you haven't done on Saturdays or Sundays.
Stop hanging out with my wife. Just gonna push like
just neglect her for a week, and
yeah,
just neglect her, bro. Just put her in the kennel.
Don't go to work.
Just don't go to work.
Don't go to work. Be a slob. Don't clean and shower or nothing. Just.
But if you have Game Pass, also free games that came out. Medium came out.
Oh,
really? The 28th.
Did it really?
And it's on Game Pass.
Oh, that's one of the exclusives.
It is one of the exclusives. It is not running well.
That's what I heard
at the moment because it has to run 2 instances of the same game at once. I haven't checked it out yet, but it is downloaded on my Xbox. I figured that would be the more safe bet to play it in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd given it the safe bet where like they know what hardware's in there in that version. I could just put it on there and we'll figure out how it goes. Like if I put it in this thing, I'm not sure how it's gonna run. So I wanted to see, like at least a solid 30 FPS to play through the game and see how it is. So it is downloaded. I haven't tested it out yet. Also on the Game Pass side, you have Yakuza Remastered, which is available now on Steam for 20% off, or you can get it on Game Pass.
Which is that one? The original?
That's 3, 4, and 5.
It's a bundle.
Yeah, it's 3, 4, and 5.
Wait, 3, 4, and 5. There's so many of them.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's so many of them.
But those are all the action beat 'em up ones.
Ichiban's my homeboy though.
Ichiban, bro. So those are available on Game Pass and now available on Steam. Like I said, if you want to buy them to own them, Steam has got them for 20% off right now. Not medium though.
Not medium. No, it's
medium's full price.
Yeah.
No, wait. I think that was 10% off.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was 10% off because they know that it's coming out on Game Pass. They want people to buy it. Also out this week, Immortals Phoenix Rising got a new DLC that came out on Tuesday, I believe.
Already came out?
Yeah, dude. They're pushing out DLC already. Valhalla hasn't even gotten a DLC yet. They're still trying to patch up the game on Valhalla.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't play it, so I have no horse. I don't have a race. A dog in the race.
I didn't buy the DLC packs or whatever, but I think I'll probably pick that up once I complete the main game. Then I'll go into the DLC and do it that way. Because I love that game. That game is really good. I still only got like one more boss I think left to go, and then that game's done.
Is the world more? Is it more dense compared to Tsushima? Or not as
yeah, a lot more.
Not more because Tsushima's more kind of open. You can really see the mountains and
there's a lot of that too,
and,
but there's a lot of shit in between everywhere you want to go. Like I would mark, like if I have a quest up here and I'm over here, I would mark like 5 things because you can mark 5 things at once, and I would just make my way through as a trail to just kind of like make my time more efficient. That's usually what I do in open world, especially Ubisoft games, dude. You like have to do it in order for like resources and things like that. Ghost of Tsushima, you didn't really have to do it. You could literally go from the beginning of the game to the end of the game and never upgrade anything, and like you'll be fine. But if you find the fox shrines, I still think that the first island was way too big in that game. Yeah. And if you do everything on the first island, it'll burn you out. And I think that you should focus on more story stuff until you get to like the second island, and then work your way backwards and like go upgrade. But yeah, Immortals Phoenix Rising put out a DLC already. Like I said, it's crazy.
What's do you know what they have in it? What does it include?
No, I did not read up on that. I just know that they put it out.
Okay.
But I still think it's weird. The main point to me is that they put out
that this has. I think this might be Ubisoft's way of saying, "Hey, look, this is something new, and we really want to push out, some content for it."
I just think that it didn't have that many bugs. It came out pretty solid, like very solid game from the beginning.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about it.
I haven't heard about any patches that have come through. My game hasn't updated, or might have updated now, but like it hasn't really been updated or anything like that. Whereas I've gotten like 4 or 5 different patches for Assassin's Creed, and then that's they still haven't even released an update for it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, a DLC pack for it. So. Shouts out to the Immortal Phoenix Rising team. That game is great, and I hope that y'all get a sequel for
Everybody should play it.
Everybody should play that game. It's so good. Yeah, without hitting that.
I'm a noob.
Use your
my first podcast.
What else did I have here? Okay, so I saw a couple things.
Keep saying.
Magic Legends put out an official trailer.
What the fuck's Magic Legends?
Magic the Gathering Legends put out an official trailer this week, and I was very shocked at what kind of game it was. You want to take a guess?
Wait, is that the one where it's kind of like the Diablo-esque one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have a little deck of cards and shit like that.
Yeah.
Spells. Yeah. I remember talking about it back when. It was like an alpha. It was like early alpha, early access. Yeah.
They finally put out an official trailer with like shit popping off in there, and it looks really solid.
And yeah, that's the thing too. I remember they showed some trailer, and a lot of people were like, well, this game doesn't look complete. Looks like shit. I'm like, yeah, it's called early access, motherfuckers. What do you think?
Not it's an even alpha. Early access alpha.
It's an alpha. Yeah, they're just kind of just showing you like
concept, demo concept. Yeah.
I don't understand when people like lose their shit on it. Like,
but the official trailer is out now. If you want to check that out, you play as Planeswalker, and it looked very well done. The art style looks good. Looks dark and grimy a little bit, but also
Diablo-esque.
Where it's bright, it is bright. And like the spells and everything look dope, man.
And actually, like actual spells, like lightning arc or shock or avalanche. Oh, I don't know. I haven't played Magic.
I just hope that they don't go through the same trope that some of these ARPGs come out with, and where there's like no end game. So the same problem that there is for like the Division or any live service game where like they release this game and then like there's no end game. Like once you beat the game, like. That's where the game starts to me, like with the ARPG, Path of Exile or whatever. You go through
kind of like Wilson.
Exactly.
I think what Wilson suffered from, right? You got there.
There's nothing to do at the end. Like there's stuff to do, but there's nothing really to do. Like you're not getting anything out of it. Path of Exile, once you complete all the way through Act 10, like that's when
now you get the end game content.
That's where you get maps, and that's where you get better gear and stuff like that. So I hope that they don't go through that same trope of like, oh, there's the end of the game. Well, here's an endless rift to enjoy.
So did they say any specifics on it, like maybe release window or what consoles or
I can look that up real
stuff
quick.
like that? Because like I don't know if our listeners know, for sure. I mean, I enjoyed Magic the Gathering when I was younger. I played it a lot. I know I have friends that still play it. In March? No way, this March already?
March is what it says here.
That's coming up.
That's
on my radar now. What's it called? MTG Legends or just Magic Legends?
Magic Legends.
Magic Legends.
Colon.
Love it.
It's actually free to play.
Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, now I got red flags. Like, shit.
PC open beta begins on March 23rd. Cryptic Studios, they shared this little video that showed off the game's deck building and stuff like that.
Why not?
But each deck is made up of 12 spells with 4 available at a time. New spells cycle in randomly as the player uses the tools. I'm reading off of Polygon's website. At their disposal, creating a system where players can determine what specializations and tactics they want to pursue, while still having elements outside of their control in moment-to-moment combat.
I wonder like how they're gonna work with planeswalkers. Are you gonna be a planeswalker that already exists in the game in the MTG multiverse, or are you gonna be like somebody new and like are you gonna be like strictly just like a pyromancer, or are you gonna be like kind of like a Boros where it's like red and white spells,
right.
or I forgot the tricolor ones. I know Kevin and Morris will know what they're called, but
players familiar with Magic the Gathering will recognize 5 schools of Magic: white, blue, red, green, black. Green focuses on blah, 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 blah. But anyway, so the game is being developed by Cryptic Studios. It's going to be published by Perfect World Entertainment, and it will launch on PlayStation 4, Windows PC, and Xbox sometime later.
Okay.
Early access starts in March, which is where they're going to do all the feedback loops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Same thing that Hades did. There's nothing wrong with that.
No. Yeah, I
like
to me
that it's going to be free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, it feels like as big as the MTG multiverse is, I think they could go with they have a lot of routes they could go with.
Right.
They have so much characters, realms, levels, everything to pull from and use to their disposal. Not only that though, they could really go in depth with just like the deck builds, or maybe not so much deck builds, but the color combinations,
right.
with your dual colors, your tricolor, your quad colors, your artifacts, whatever.
Right.
I think if these guys know what they're doing, and I'm pretty sure they are. No one goes to Magic the Gathering without knowing what they're doing and make a game off of it. But if they could really pull in from the card game,
right.
I think this game could do. I think this game could.
I agree.
Game could really launch.
But they're starting off small. I would assume they're going to start single color.
Yeah.
If that's let me just put out a little what I think what's going to happen.
Go for it.
So what I think is going to happen is they're going to start off single color, and you're going to have your white, red, green, blue, black, right? And then they're going to be monocolor, and then they're going to release the game, and that's the characters you're going to play as. You're going to play as white, red, blue, black, whatever. So then after the game takes off and gets popularity and all that stuff, we got red, blue, we got blue, black, we got green, whatever.
Yeah, we'll do all
they start releasing other characters.
We'll do ally colors and then enemy colors.
They've got infinite possibilities if they want.
They could do guild packs or guild colors, whatever.
Didn't they have a planeswalker that was colorless as well?
We're gonna have to ask Kevin and Morris because those are the MTG experts.
So I'm pretty sure that there's
we'll have them on the podcast.
Different.
They need to play it and
then be on the podcast.
And then be on the podcast. And I think that'll be a good show.
But yeah, man, I think that they have the infinite possibilities with that game. And then did you see that fucking Black Lotus sold at auction for like $511,000 this week?
I don't know. I mean, even when I started playing Magic the Gathering, and that was around the turn of the century, literally, in the early 2000s, I knew about Black Lotuses, and I knew they were already kind of rare because they were, by then, I mean, Magic was already out for 10, 12 years, so they already had some old cards, To hear that now, like, I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
Magic the Gathering Black Lotus card sells for $511,100, which smashed its own record.
Yeah,
that's so expensive. You can't even play it. It's just to own it.
Yeah, it's basically bragging rights.
It's basically $500,000 in your hand.
Yeah, like look what I got, and like your friends will be like, cool.
I'd
Your
steal
turn,
it from
swing
you.
for 2.
You got to keep it. In,
They'll be like, oh, cool. Swing for 2.
you got to keep it in hard plastic the entire time so you know when it's coming up. It's like, oh, I want this card.
You have to have a proxy. Like, you even have Black Lotus? Yeah, I do.
Proxy.
It's like in the mantle on the fire. It's over the fireplace.
It's in a safety deposit box
Yeah.
on Mars.
With the retinal scan. Yeah.
Fingerprint scan.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So that sounds like fun. Magic Legends. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
might give it a
interested.
shot. I'm gonna give it a shot.
interested.
Yeah. Because I haven't played Minecraft Dungeons was like the last kind of Diablo-esque that I played. I know Mikhail was playing Torchlight 3, and that looked like fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
So,
that's a good one.
you
I
know.
still haven't beaten it though. I need to do that.
You can play with other people right at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's on the Xbox Game Pass as well.
I know Mikhail has it on Steam.
It's free on Xbox Game Pass.
What is?
Torchlight.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
The third one?
Yeah. The brand new one. It's on Game Pass.
Okay.
Game Pass is dope, bro. Get back on the level.
I don't know.
Medium. Just get on, play medium.
I can't justify spending $15 for like to add to my backlog. You know, like I already have a backlog. Why do I need to pay $15 for it?
I know, but we were playing like the other night. I think it was like Wednesday or something when I was streaming. We had all stopped playing like Apex, and then we had like 5 or 6 people in chat in like our Discord or whatever. And we're like, let's just play golf with friends. So we all hopped on golf with friends on Xbox and started playing there. So that was fun too. So this was like nice that everybody there had,
Let's play Among Us.
Let's do it. Let's play it.
We're like
we
all
need
late to the
6
shit.
other people.
We're all late to the show.
Yeah, dude, you're super late.
It'll be Boomer Among Us. We're all like, hey, that's
You're the imposter.
Sus. Did I say it right?
Speaking of late to the show,
What?
EA finally has a new studio to work on Skate. If you never played these games, Skate, yeah, they're fun as shit. It was basically Tony Hawk but better. It wasn't as arcadey; it was more realistic, a little bit more realistic.
Skate's in 2020.
Still weird. But yeah, man. So EA has a new studio to handle Skate, the video game Skate, called Full Circle.
Oh,
And I kind of like that name. That's kind of
okay. It's nice, simple.
Name. So they're gonna start working on that and hopefully release some content, or like something that we can watch and see where Skate 4 is at in 2021. I'm not looking for a release this year, but maybe like next year, unless they've been working on it already and are just now announcing the studio.
Yeah, I mean it's like it can't be that intensive of a game, right? I mean,
no, but I mean they're gonna do all. I mean the last game came out for like 360, I believe. So it's been a while. Like I said, late to the party.
Yeah.
But they saw how well Tony Hawk Pro Skater remastered.
That was on the freaking MPDs.
Yeah,
when
it
it
did
came out.
really, really well,
Yeah.
and it's still really doing really well.
I think it shows that there's still like a hunger for that kind of game. That people like, hey, we want this.
Yeah. Skating's a very hard skill to master and all that stuff, and just to like pick up a controller and like do cool shit is, I mean, you can go outside and throw a football around.
Just to make
you can get on a skateboard, but you can see how awkward you looked earlier.
That was first time getting a skateboard.
I thought you were gonna break a hip, old
Me
man.
too.
I thought you was gonna die.
But if I practice, I could get it. If I practice, I could do it.
Lots of practice.
Yeah, lots of practice.
But yeah, I'm excited about that. But on the side note of that, where EA is announcing a new studio, Tencent acquires a minority stake in another new studio.
I think I saw something about that. What did they get?
They got the Life is Strange developers called Doubtnod, I think. DOBTNOD, which are the developers of Life is Strange. So they got a minority stake.
Okay.
But, they're probably going to put out, or probably already did put out, some kind of statement saying,
hey, guys, everything's going to stay the same, guys. You're just going to help us and provide us to make us a better product, but nothing's going to change. Tencent will just be a very minor stakeholder.
Don't nod. Excuse me. Don't nod.
Yeah.
They did games like Vampire, Twin Mirror, Tell Me Why, Life is Strange.
So, those to me are the...
They got Life is Strange
guys,
2.
I'm gonna give y'all the unpopular opinion, so y'all gonna get mad at me. I don't care. We'll have a discussion about it. But those are the games that aren't games. They're kind of like novelizations, where just kind of like the Telltales. I mean, I don't consider them games. Some people do.
They're games.
I don't know. What's the game part of it?
There's games. They're interactive games.
Yeah.
Just like
interactive stories. Not in the Woods. Is that a game?
No, I was gonna say like
Oxenfree?
any D&D game. Like that's
D&D?
just kind of like
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
But there's actually like there's actually strategy and planning and and like actually
True.
there's actual game. It's actually
True.
based off a real game.
True.
But those are kind of like narrative driven. And like I said, I'm not knocking it. It's just
Nothing
my
wrong with that.
opinion.
I
It's
don't
just
think
my
so.
opinion. I know it's unpopular, but to me they're like interactive stories.
You never played the Telltale games?
Oh yeah, the
Mhm.
Walking Dead ones. Yeah,
you played
season
those?
1 and 2.
That was really good.
I enjoyed them. Yeah,
I don't know
But
why
they
you're
were-
talking shit.
but they were great. They were great interactive comic books.
Yes,
You
they
know?
are very good. Interactive
Yeah, I
comic
mean they
books.
had some
The Borderlands ones were good.
they had some
Minecraft one was
quick
good.
cutscenes. You know, real time. Was it QTEs?
QTEs, yeah.
Yeah, they had some of those. So I mean, you could kind of gamify it with that.
Yeah. Those kind of need to go away
You
in
know,
games.
yeah,
I
they
hate
do.
mashing buttons.
or give me a warning or something. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, God
Especially,
of
like,
War.
No, fucking Mass Effect had them like. Like the Paragon
Oh,
or Renegade
yeah,
decision, like
Mass Effect 2.
the reporter's talking to you, you could punch her or ignore her. I always punched the
remember that.
bitch.
Always punched her.
Bam! Like Shepard, you shouldn't have done that. I was like, I don't
So
care.
yeah, Tencent acquires another minority stake. I don't know. They spent like $60 million. I don't know where they're just throwing money out
Dude,
there.
I think we talked about it. Like, was it League of Legends made like what? Hold on, they made about $1 billion.
Yeah, almost $1 billion.
Yeah, no, over $1 billion. I forgot what it was. But yeah, I mean, they're getting money off of just LOL revenue.
So first quarter, Tencent is already doing a minority stake in somebody else. Now, what are the chances? What's the over under that Xbox, Microsoft buys another studio this year? What's the over under?
It's very positive. I think. I mean, they've been on the streak. I mean, for the last 2 years, they just been steadily buying.
Okay, let me rephrase the question.
Okay.
What's the over under that they make another Bethesda level decision?
I think it's very popular because I think because that one, the Zenith acquiration was out of X billion.
ZeniMax.
Yeah, that was a
1 point
with
2
the
billion?
B.
Yeah,
with the B.
billion.
I mean, if they do something that big, possible, very possible. I think I figured they'd probably see how
what's
this
the
pays
chance?
off.
What's the chance?
I have no
Let's
idea.
say. Just give me a fucking shot in the dark here.
Yeah, okay. I won't. I was gonna say play it safe and do 50-50. I say it's a 89% chance possible.
89% chance
Yeah.
possible. Okay, I'll go with that. I agree with it. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna make another big studio decision, studio acquisition this year, and it's gonna be something we wouldn't expect. I feel it coming.
And I think this is the time to do it with the consoles just coming out.
Yeah.
You know, and let's just say they
Early
have
life
anywhere
cycle.
between a life cycle between 5 to 7 years. You know, acquiring one now, once the end of these cycles and beginning of the next gen,
Right.
I think it'll be good on their part.
It'll be fucked up if they pick back up Bungie. They're just like,
I think
we need you to make another Halo game, bitch.
I think Bungie's too good on their own. They're like, nah, we good.
No, I know. I'm just saying
yeah.
it would be fucking hilarious.
I think Bungie's at this point. They're like, there's no price tag on what we have.
Yeah,
which I agree with.
We
They're
saw
vi-
what you did with Halo,
yeah,
guys.
yeah, because I mean, the thing is, once you start putting a price tag on your vision, that's it. It becomes theirs.
Yeah.
You know, they're footing the bill. So now you have to be like, hey, you know, it wants to look like this and like that. So I think Bungie learned their lesson. Just gonna be like, hey, nah, this is ours.
Speaking of, Bethesda and like Fallout and all that stuff.
¿Qué pasó?
Remember I told you about that big ass mod that had been in development for like 8 years for Fallout New Vegas?
Gary's mod?
No, it was called The Frontier.
Yeah. We talked about it.
It got taken down because apparently one of the artists or whatever that was working on the game had like posted some pedophile shit
Are you
artwork.
Fucking serious?
Some kind of pedophile artwork, not like pictures or you had child porn or anything, like, just like artwork. And then they started blaming a bunch of things on this guy, like things that are happening like that were developed into the mod where like you can have like a child sex slave.
Oh wow.
I didn't download the mod,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like you could have like a child sex slave or like, all these bad things that happen in this mod. They were like all throwing it on this one person, at least from what I've read. Like a bunch of people were hating on this guy, like, oh, it's probably all his fault, but like he didn't work on the development at all. He was just kind of like an artist.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's not up to him for all that to go into the game. It has to go through so many people before it.
But also, let
Goes in.
me go ahead and say this right now. I don't think that he should have been fucking doing child porn artwork either. That's kind of fucking weird. But also, you can't blame all the problems on one person,
Yeah.
But also fix your head.
I understand that there's art that's risque. I'm not saying that by no means. I'm saying that's art, but I know there's some art that's kind of like
I've seen it on
that
jackets.
pushes that pushes the growth of sweaty faces. You see, I've seen art that's kind of okay, but something that starts going into that area and then into a video game, it's like that's not really the place to go with it.
For sure.
So I mean, yeah, it's just
Yeah, I don't like the fact that he's posting that stuff, but like, it's
I'm not here to censor anybody, but that's
But also don't put it in the game where you get a fucking child
and
sex
then,
slave.
and you know that there's some things that are just taboo, and that's one of them. It's just
there was a bunch of other shit that's in there that people weren't too fond of.
No, everybody.
I had a friend of mine, a streamer friend of mine that was playing it, and I watched him for a little bit. I was like, "How is it?" And like, you can hear the voice acting, and I was like, "Oh, the voice acting's terrible." He's like, "Oh, it's made by real people," and I was like, "Isn't that how all voice acting is done?"
They use synthesizers.
They use real people, right?
They use synthesizers.
I was like, but I mean, like people that aren't professional voice actors is what he meant. And I noticed it, and like I watched him play it for like 30 minutes, and I was like, all right, this isn't for me. So like I just gave up on it. Like it's cool that it's out there. I'm glad that the people are putting out content. But this was like before this story had dropped. I was like, oh, it's cool that people are putting out content or whatever. But like, yeah, it's not for me. I got other things to do.
That's fine. Yeah,
I got newer games and shit.
I play
to play.
Yakuza.
Still got to do that too.
Phenomenal.
So that's taken down, or it's set to hidden at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah. The last thing I got is since we brought up Crystal Dynamics earlier today.
Oh, leave them alone. Leave them alone.
No. Tomb Raider's getting an anime series on Netflix.
Okay.
And it's based on the original trilogy by Crystal Dynamics.
Really?
Which I didn't even realize that those games had a fucking story, to be honest with you.
Wait, the 2013 ones that came out on Xbox, basically?
The original trilogy by Crystal Dynamics.
Like pointy boob Lara Croft?
Pointy triangle boob Lara Croft.
With like T-Rex somehow surviving in the temple?
Yes.
Lara Croft?
Yes. And torches that are lit Lara Croft.
Unlimited ammo?
Lara Croft.
Lara Croft?
Yeah. Blocky.
Can't wait.
Yep. So that they're gonna release an anime series to tie it into the later on series or whatever. So
okay.
I'm excited for that.
That'd be cool.
I'm down to see a new anime as long as it's done well.
Yeah, as long as
if
it's done well.
If they do it like the Castlevania ones or whatever, no problem with that.
Yeah,
those are good.
Me too. I like them.
Good. So what's the next anime I should watch, dude? I'm done with my topics, by the way.
Next anime you should watch. I was watching. I've heard. So, Demon Slayer. That's the one on Funimation with Tonjiro. I think, like I said, the story's not all that original, but the animation's really good.
But if I start watching that on y'all's account, like it's gonna fuck up your watching list.
Will it? I don't know.
I don't want.
Mikkel will just be like, oh, episode.
Yeah, I don't want to do that to nobody. That's why I haven't used her login or anything.
Really? I heard Dr. Stone is a really good one too. Might want to check that one out. Dr. Stone. There's another one. What's the Fire Force? I heard that's a good one. I saw some of that one. That was pretty good. God
damn, you just been like going on.
Dude, I'm a fucking weeb.
That's cool.
I actually got my weeb card. Where is it at?
Where's it at? But that's good that Funimation has like a streaming service now. And
of course, you can always go to Dragon Ball. You can't mess that one up.
Oh yeah. I did start Super, but like I got promptly bored. I was like, it's the same thing.
I think there's Naruto, but I think that one you definitely need like a list of saying, okay, this is filler, skip, come back.
Yeah.
So
I think Steven had sent me that list, like, hey, just
skip these.
Look at this list and follow that.
I know Kevin loves that. You love that anime.
Or I think it was Copeland. One of the two.
Or him.
One of the two. Copeland loves that fucking. You never seen Naruto? It's like, no, I got things.
I'm a grown ass man.
I don't work from home, bruh. I can't just watch shit on this screen and then this.
I ain't got 5 screens.
I can only watch one thing at a time.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
But yeah, it was I got my old phone to work, and I'm just using it as my portable gaming device with my Razer Kishi. Huh?
I said I want a new phone.
Go get one.
But I can't justify like getting another Apple iPhone.
Why? You want to stick with Apple or no? They're
definitely.
like $1,000 now.
I know. I'm at the point, but like, what I need it for is like, if I do get one, it'd be like what's the new one that came out? The Mini 12 Mini. No, that blocky
that one they said is really really good. I'll send you a link for Marcus Brownlee, MKHB or something like that. He does a bunch of reviews for like phones and gadgets and stuff like that. He's really really well versed in it. All you gotta do is like look at his like videos for whatever phone, and he's like brutally honest about everything. And I like that about him. Like he has some fancy taste or whatever. He's like, personally, I don't like this, but you might like. He like gives you both sides of it.
I know Mikkel was interested in the Samsung flip phone.
$1,200 to $1,500. Why?
What was it called? I don't know.
$1,500. Their new one, dude. I went to Best Buy and the new S21 Max Ultra.
Tell me. Wait.
You want to take a guess?
$1,500.
It was $1,300. That one doesn't even fucking fold. It's got like 8 cameras. The thing is like this big on the back, but it's not glass. It's aluminum. So that's new.
Oh, okay.
And then it had like 100x zoom. Like the guy pulls up the camera And he's like, you see those trees over there? And he fucking zoomed in. He took a picture and it looked great. I was like, the fuck?
Yeah, you know, like there's a lot of times where I like, man, I really want a good camera on my phone, but it's like, I use it to like do like a podcast pictures, maybe a picture of my dog.
Not even that. You don't even do that.
You know?
I do that.
Yeah, you know, a picture of my dog maybe, or you know, just something silly like I'm at work and I just see things, you know.
Yeah,
but like
silly.
I don't need things like a hardcore camera, you know.
Right.
I just.
Yeah, I'm out.
I don't know.
I'm out on that. Like it doesn't make.
And I don't game on my phone, so I don't even know like that matters. Having graphics or something.
I did pick up Minecraft Mobile, which is basically Bedrock version. And I play in bed while Alice is watching whatever fucking show she's watching that I don't want to watch. I just pull it out and put my little Razer Kishi on there and start gaming on it. It's actually very fun on the phone. I was like, damn, it runs really well.
I think are they closing that down, the Bedrock?
No.
Minecraft?
No, Bedrock is still open. That's like the base edition, like
that
without realms and shit.
Isn't that like the Pokemon Go one? Like it's the AR?
No,
kinda?
That's something different.
Okay. Maybe that's the one they're shutting down.
Yeah, they are shutting that one
Okay.
down. That's happening, I think, next week or the week after or something like that.
We should cover that. Should we? Nah, it's okay.
But that's all I got for this week, brother. What you got?
What you got now for the weekend?
Car. I already talked about it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where can we find you, bro?
Guys, you can catch me at OS_Rick with a 1. Guys, I didn't stream that much this week, but I'm gonna come back. Sometimes you gotta take a break. You gotta take a break, reset. You know. I still love you guys. I still appreciate hanging out and all that good stuff.
No, he doesn't.
But yes, I do. No, I really do. I really do. Like when the boys show up, and I have a blast. Even I'm getting my ass whooped on Street Fighter or whatever. When they start going there talking shit and just having fun and telling me about their day, like it's like I'm like every time somebody comes in, like, how was your day, dude? Talk to me. And then we just start talking, you know. We just start chatting, like, oh yeah, you know. And then like chat starts talking to themselves, you know. So they're hanging out and we're just having like little conversation while we're playing. So I mean, I really enjoy it. Like I said, guys, I just had to take a break this week just to reset and get everything back in and not much get perspective. Everything's fine. I think I'm at the point now where like everything's going really good. I had to find problems for myself. Like I was like coughing. I'm like, am I sick? I had like a slight headache. I'm like, am I sick?
Do I got COVID?
Do I got COVID again? I'm all driving around like, I wonder if I have COVID. Nah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I feel like everything's going so good for me right now. You know, I'm not trying to like low key flex or anything.
Flexing.
But like everything's going good for me.
That's good.
And then like I like, wait, who's gonna pull the rug from underneath my feet?
That
What's
means
gonna happen?
that means you need to work out harder. That's what that
Probably.
means. You're not giving yourself enough struggle. I can
Okay.
tell you right now. If you're just like breezing through your workouts, you need to fucking man up.
I'm not talking about the workouts. I'm just like in life in general. Like there's
You
no
need to
like
give yourself
there's no
some struggle.
there's no like looming like problem on the horizon or
Go jog.
something I gotta worry about.
Go do something else. Go do something else.
I don't think you get the like.
I get what you're saying.
Like there's no problem.
I get what you're saying, but make a problem for yourself.
Make a problem?
Make a
I
problem. Like I have to jog today, and then go out for a jog. I have to do this.
I mean, I don't know. I think that might be the mindset of like giving myself a distraction.
Yeah.
If
exactly
anything, I should maybe just like reflect and just like maybe take 15 minutes and just like meditate and just okay, this is my thoughts.
Okay, then do that.
Inward.
Then do that.
I don't know what to fucking do.
Then do that. But just do something else.
I have
You're
to do
obviously
something.
bored.
Obviously.
It's obvious that you're bored. You need something new to do.
Chat, you hear that? I'm
Obviously
fucking bored. I'm fucking bored.
You didn't want to stream this week. I was tired.
No, I had to change some
You're
things.
bored. Do something harder.
I wasn't bored. I wasn't
something
bored. I
harder.
had to change.
Huh?
I had to just change some things.
Okay.
Reset.
Okay.
That's what it was. Take a break.
Okay.
I don't know who's changing.
As always, guys.
Anyways, I'm not done.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were done.
Oh
You
yeah,
stop
guys,
talking.
like I said, I love streaming. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Usually that's when I'm on there. Weekends, I'm gonna try to get back on there, guys. All the socials. I really don't do socials that much, guys. I'm trying to like wean that off. Like I notice like every time I get on Twitter, like I just get aggravated because like who are these people talking about? Like shut the fuck up. Like I don't care.
Follow.
You know how it is. It's friends, but then like friends that like something, and then like it tries to like suggest more things for you to like. You know.
Yeah.
It's just like I just want to know what my immediate friends are doing.
Right.
You know what they tweet about, but it's like so and so like this, so you should hear about it. Like, no, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook that much for that reason.
Yeah, same with Facebook. I if I'm on there, it'll be like on Saturday night, just to say, okay, what the guys are doing? Nothing. Okay, cool. That's it. You know, or just check my notifications, or if I gotta send a message to somebody, like, oh, hey Johnny, what do you think about these shoes? You know, control click.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I
Messenger.
like Twitter for the people that I follow. Like it doesn't really recommend me anything. I don't know what you're following that pops up.
I think because I'm very niche. I'm very like just like people in the FGC and like my friends,
right,
and like maybe like some random like things that I like. You know,
yeah,
some
mine are
obscure
just like
hobbies.
friends of mine and like people that I follow that are content creators, not content creators, but like video game developers and things like that,
Yeah.
and like actual video game companies themselves. Like that's all my Twitter is. Like it's nothing crazy.
But sometimes
like, I
like,
don't
you'll get someone that likes this. Like I have my coworker and she just follows all the thoughts.
Okay.
So I just get thoughts. Like I'm like, oh,
all right. There's
okay.
nothing wrong with that.
Thank
That's
you.
not, that's
Yeah,
not negative.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, catch me on there. OS Rick. I love hanging out with y'all. I love doing this podcast every Friday. I look forward to it. And just rambling and ranting and just sharing it with you guys. So
That's what's up.
Yeah.
As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught or right underneath my body right here.
my bad.
And yeah, man, I like to stream and do all that other stuff too. I don't really fuck around with Facebook, but you can catch me on there too.
Yeah, fuck Facebook.
If you want to hit up the podcast, you can hit us up at Option Select Podcast on all things social media, or you can email us at optionselectpodcast@gmail.com. So hit us up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, rate, review, all that other bullshit that we got to do to make it in this world.
It's rough in these streets.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys, just sharing the podcast and everything that you guys do for us and actually taking the time to listen and hang out with us.
Thank you.
Shouts out to all the people in chat. Shouts out to everybody around the world that listen to the show. We love you. We appreciate you. We hope you're staying safe, and we will see you guys next week.
Yes, guys.
Peace.
Love you. Bye-bye.